Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another edition of the Michigan PDGA State Tournaments Recap presented by Wolfpack Discs and your mother. Here's your host, Brian Papa Wolf Frawley.
Every week it just gets weirder, and I appreciate that about you, Dick. Dick, I guess, is your co-host as well. I don't know if I'm a host. I'm just a guy repeating some information that happened since the last time we chatted. We chatted about 2 weeks ago, give or take. We've got a few events to go back over in the Great Disc State here. As a reminder, Richard and I did set a unofficial cap of 40 players unless it's some sort of special event, which may come into play today. Did I just bury the lead? Ooh. But as we move
Spoiler.
on, here we go. We have the Grand Rapids April Anheuser 2025, sponsored by Disc. Brandon Sorensen was your TD, and your assistant TD was Justin Smith. In MPO, looks like Victor Walt took it down with Dan Treese in second and Jacob Spencer in third. In MA1, Brendan Shupe takes it down over Zach Chameleon and Seth Rocky. In MA40, that's a good division. Jason Rodriguez over Travis Wong and your assistant TD, Justin Smith. In FA40, you see Kerry Rocky and Jess Westman there. And in MA65, Keith takes it down. MA2, Ethan Stelter. There we go. Takes it
Seltzer?
down. Yeah, there we go. I think we got that one right. Second time, maybe third. Over Andrew Wynn and Brad Fuller. FA2, Marissa Savoy takes down over Stormy Morris and Colleen Schwartz. MA3, Christopher Abella over Travis Duncan and Logan Duncan. Wonder
Got a
if they're
playoff.
related. Oh, was it a playoff?
Oh, yeah.
And how do you know it was a playoff? They have the same score. That's how you know.
That is how.
There you go. And MA4, Cody takes it down. And in FA4, Alexis Smith, I believe that is the wife of Justin Smith, takes it down as well. So congrats to them as we move on to.
Next up on the 19th of April, we had Discraft Presents the Flower Frenzy. And we had the open division with 20 players, so great turnout for that. And we have seen this man's name again, Mr. Austin Bates, taking it down by one stroke over Sam Schmiegel. And then they had a pretty good gap on Matt Givens and Frank Smith. George Bino, Nick Eastman also doing pretty well out there, but that's another good 20-person open field. We're seeing a lot of those pop up this year, and I like to see those big fields. FA1, Felicia Calhoun, congratulations, along with Robert Hand in MA50. In MA2, there are 15 players with our good friend Monty Wanacott taking it down by two strokes,
Woo-hoo.
shooting about 965 rated golf. Way to go, Monty. Behind him were Justin Weilacher and EJ Parker. Heading down FA3, Tammy Widener winning it. And in FA4, big old 33-person group. I'm guessing some people are going to be moving up here. Specifically in first place, James Geigler, shooting a -5, averaging 910 rated golf. Way to go, James. Congratulations. You're in AM3. Also, Jason Forward Jr. and Eldest Govan Jr. Congratulations. You're probably in AM3 also, but great tournaments, everybody. And the next day, it was also the Flower Frenzy. This time we had the ladies with Melinda Ringing taking it down in FPO. And we had the MP40s with Jerry Chili Chilson taking it down in a playoff with Steve Mills. So those guys both shot hot fire, but Chili got it. Let's see. MA1, Kale Allaire winning by
Just 13.
15 strokes.
Just
Oh my goodness.
I think that's 13, but yeah, there was a three-way tie for second.
You're
They had a
right.
very
13.
close round. Cal
It's
Allaire,
that far.
former,
It's so bad to math. It's so far away.
yeah, former D1 kicker and just overall awesome human, Cal Allaire.
Let's we'll be seeing him on the pro tour maybe someday soon here. This kid seems to be an athlete. But also we had a three-way tie. All the rest of the guys nice shooting. Eric Essex, Nolan Cafferly, and Mason Frost. In MA3, Michael Kelly taking it down by one over Michael Mertz and James Phillips, a friend of ours, makes some good trophies. And can't go on without saying I'm sure it was a great tournament run by our great friend Scott Sproul out there in Ipsy.
For sure, for sure. Great job, Scott. We appreciate all you do with WC Glow there in the greater Ann Arbor region. Cadillac Open presented by Dunegrass Greg Argyle. He is the TD of the North. We often refer to Kyle Williams as the King of the North, but Greg Argyle, you are the TD of the North. Thanks for everything you do up there. Nick Robertson takes down MPO with Josh Taylor and Kyle Williams right behind him. In MA1, Brian Sisson takes it down. In FA1, Jacqueline DeLude takes it down with Nikki Taylor and Amy Church going 2-3. In MA50, Aaron Kilmer takes it down over Mark Monter and Remy Smith. In MA60, Todd Simcoe takes down over Cal Bennick and Jeff Wilcox. Yep, that was a 10-person MA60 division. Good on, boys. Can't wait till
What?
you and I are playing in that division here in a few years, Dick.
Just a
Uh,
few.
just a few. MA2, Jason Church takes it down with Kyle Gunther and Holden Kavnik. And Nicholas Potgetter going 2-3-3 there. In FA2, Maddie Speaks and Paulina Sutton go 1-2. They are both pretty cool humans if you haven't met either one of them. In MA3, Kyan Hallman
Playoff.
take, takes it down in a playoff over Timothy Marquardt, and Skylar Houst comes in third there. In FA3, Samantha Gunther takes it down over Shauna McLean in MA4. Brandon Anderson takes it down over Christopher Clayton. And Bobby Pearson and Julian Dittmer tie for third in that one. So thank you very much. Moving on to.
Well, real quick, how many holes do you think it took between Nick and Josh in their playoff in the
Oh, did
MPO?
did did you look?
I did not. I'm just
Oh,
curious. What do you think? Just out of curiosity, what do you think? I'm sure we could
uh,
find that answer out, but if you
I
know, put it in the comments.
I would say it's probably
Oh, you
four.
can look. Look at you.
I'm gonna
Does
go
it
to
tell you?
MPO. They did not do live scoring for the round.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think they
we
do for
tried.
playoffs.
We
Yeah,
tried. It
if you
happens on
know, put
Pro
it in the
Tour.
comments. Yeah.
There
All
you
right, but
go.
next up we had the Kentwood Classic presented by our good friend Shay Abge and Discraft. But anyway, we had an MP40, just Eric Party, just having his own party, taking it down. Um, in MA1, though, 24 players. Looks like we had some shooters. Wow. This guy averaged about 1,000 rated rounds. Nolan Johnson, congratulations, taken down by one over Elijah Stirk and by a few over Ben Slotman
By
and
the
a
way,
bunch of other shooters.
side note, Elijah Stirk and Ben Slotman, both under 18.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
There's so many young kids growing up here. Like, is it like that in every state, or are we just a hotbed?
I think it's like in every, I hope it's like that in every state. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't think we're gonna make the pro tour eventually.
No.
All right, 46 in AM3. Taking it down by one. Shooting about 950 rated golf, a little higher. Max Bean, congratulations. You are now in AM2. Next after him, though, is Brian Haverstock and James Snyder, friend of the show. And that is that for that day. The next day was another Kentwood Classic presented by Discraft and Shay. We had the pros this day, and look at Mr. Joe Dewar taking it down by 7 strokes over a pretty good field. We have Daniel Bazin and Travis Toll tying for second place there. In MA40, Andrew Caldwell taking it down by 12 strokes. FA40, Leticia Dykema, and in MA50, Eduardo Fuentes. MA60, we got Tony Bowling taking it down by quite a few. And we had a good 20-person field there in MA2 with Ryan Kaltz winning by a solid 8 strokes over Nicholas Vandermolen, Zach Loffer, and Louis Pongeons. I just
Cool.
assume he's French. they all
Okay.
tied. They all tied for second. And
Great.
MA4, Alex Borgen tied with Miles Alquist. But then in a playoff, I'm sure it was very exciting. Alex Borgman took it down with a great birdie putt. And then in MJ18, Xander Goff, congrats on the victory.
Shout out Joel Vanderclip, PDGA number 305635. That just numbers keep going up. Love to see it. Love to see it. Gateway to
That the highest we've
Glory,
seen?
highest this week for sure. Gateway to Glory. Kayleen Moffitt is your TD with assistant director Tyler Martinson. Let's see. Unofficial results still.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Get
I
your
hope.
get your uh get your director thing in there. Get your report in, boys
I
or
hope. I
ladies.
hope. I mean, they're all going to be unofficial because, there hasn't been an update, but I don't know. I just pointed that out. Anyways, Josh Wood takes MA1 down, Ross Bosch MA in second, and Sam Hewlett and Alex Parker tie for third. In MA60, Rabbit Thomas comes in first. In FA60, Barbara Moffat comes in first. In MA2, Owen Wolfson, great name, comes in first. Let's see, Paris in second, and Tyler Martinson in third. In MA3, good 23 people. We got Timothy Marquardt over Kyle Gunther and Connor Willick. And in MA4, we had Kayleen Moffitt, your TD, over Bradley Flowers and Dylan Towney and Aaron White.
Okay, here we go. Next up is the GASDG Ladies Series, the Parmalee Mini. This is an all-female tournament here, and we had Miss Amy Nussbaum taking down first place, one over Maya Colon, and then after that, in FA4, we had Molly Ruff winning it by about 5 strokes, and in FJ15, we had Sydney Tilley taking it down.
All right, at Broadway in Bloom, Scott Atkins was your TD with Shay Abgey being your assistant TD. Frank Smith takes down Open. Aaron Wagner takes down MP40. And in MP60, Chris Smith takes it down. In MA1, Alexander Kill takes it down over Jacob Mulick and Randy Ritchie. In FA1, Sam Hemmel takes it down. In MA40, Tung Do takes it down by a good margin. In MA50, Jason Shear takes it down. In MA2, Trevor Kempton takes it down over Luke Matthews and Justin Kane. In MA3, Manny Ortiz takes it down over Ryan Joreff and Nicholas Kalisic, Preston Alger, Neil Kohlberg, and David DeWaters. That's a five-way, Richard. That's a five-way. Nope, that's a six-way. No, that's a five-way.
What?
It was a five-way
That's,
for second.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
in and Michaela Sentik takes down FA3. Sean Gosham takes MA4 down over Brandon Schrag and Craig Glinsman. Moving on. Oh, nope, just kidding. Where's a junior? Ty Wagner takes it down as well.
Oh, baby, tie.
Let's see. I bet you that's 9:30-ish, both of them. 9:11,
Oh,
9:58. There you go, 9:30-ish. Nice job.
there you go.
He's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I don't know about you other states, but in Michigan, we have a women's series, and it is strong. They had 73 women come out this past weekend up in Hazlet, Michigan. Great job by Stephanie Jinks putting that on, recruiting all the players. And, this has been going on for a few years. And congratulations to all the women and just all the supporters out there that are really filling these things up now. It's become like a must attend type event all throughout the summer. There's a whole series of points and everything. But anyway, I'll get to the scores here and we'll talk a little bit more about it. But we had 6 players in FPO, and Melinda Ring taking it down with 18 under, fighting off Alicia Schaefer, who's chasing her. Looks like they got the same score second round. So she was down one after the first and chasing her the whole way, and Melinda held her back. And congratulations, Melinda. Jamie Gus taking down third with a -10. In FP80, we have two wonderful women, Nancy Wright and Janny Darlin. Nancy taking it down, but both of them had great rounds out there. Thanks for coming out. In FA1, we had 12 players with Ashley Spisher beating Nicole Toll and Nikki Taylor and Jessica Schultz and Sarah O'Leary and Jill Mullins, who are all tied for third there. But congratulations, Ashley. In FA40, Katie Wells winning by 2 over Jessica Westman, friend of the pack. In FA 50, Jennifer Lambert winning by a couple over Jennifer Feckheimer. In FA 60, it goes Mary Egbert. In FA 70, we have Helen Brolt taking it over Rebecca Gilbert. In FA 2, we have Melissa Trombley. Must have been a good little playoff there with Sydney Balk. And looks like Melissa took it down. And then Isabella Haberski got third place there. In FA3, Melissa Talby taking it down by 2 over Angie Dixon and Stacy Siebenrock. And FA4, Patty Picard up by 3 over Sheila Zink and Nicole Dwyer. And for the juniors, we had Madeline Fusey, Julia Epifanio, and Junie Wong taking down their respective divisions. Congratulations to all the women, and look forward to the next iteration in this Michigan Women's Series. Brian, do you know what number 2 is for this series?
I do know that number 2 is our event, the Rise of the She-Wolf, presented by Mitten
Nice.
Bags this year. Thank you to our friends at Mitten Bags. This will be located at Lincoln Lake Camp on May 10th. There are about 30-ish positions open, so hop in there now and get your spot reserved. That being said, the 36th annual No Fooling Tournament presented by Discraft by your TD was Groot. If you don't know who that is, you should meet him sometime. He's a nice dude. Hayden Carroll takes it down by 9 strokes over Amos Cotter and Max C. That was a great field. And MA40, Kelly Meadows takes it down over Chris Woody and Sean Bard. In MA50, Joseph Johnson takes it down over Jody Rawls and Bill Lowers. In MA60, Ron Simpson takes it down over Jeffrey Hill and Douglas Stews. And in MA2, Michael Kolowick, yeah, I'm going to go with that, wins
Yeah.
by 1 over Nathan Simmons and Eric Essex. And in MA3, Rico Marion tied with Willie Weiss. Looks like Rico took it down, and then Peter Johnson came in second. And we have a new high score. That is 307.
Ooh.
Would assume that is also his first event with that number. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy AM2. Congratulations to you. And let's
Hey,
see,
it was fun while it lasted.
fun while it lasted. Speaking of fun while it lasted, Benjamin Montgomery sneaks in one last event at 8:48 before he's gonna get bumped up, I bet you, over Ben Yoder and Carl Peterson.
Congratulations,
Ben,
boys. You're in AM3 now.
yeah, well, welcome to AM3. You'll see Rich and I on the bottom card. Yeah, so last but not least, Richard.
Okay, the last tournament we're going to talk about today is the Smash Bash presented by Discraft. That was in Belding, Michigan, and another one ran by Shay Abge. And we had in the
Hey,
other
hey, 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 hey. Ab G. Ab G.
Abge. I'll never figure it out. I'll try it.
You've known him for
Abge.
like a decade. Ab
I
G.
know. You know. But they seem to be bringing out some good turnouts for the pros at all the events he's been doing so far this year, and this is no exception. We had 15 in MPO, and fresh off a great tournament down in Kansas City wide open, Nicholas Gill comes back on a hot streak and wins this tournament, getting an 18 under, beating Jeff Smith by 2 and Justin Larson by 4. In FPO, Lindsay Moss holds off Emily Walker by 5 strokes. In MA1 with 5 players, Elijah Stirk ties Philip Van Streen, and then an exciting and I'm sure amazing finish. Got that birdie putt on the playoff hole to take it down. Way to make that putt, Elijah. In FA50, Kathy Simcoe, congrats. In MA65, Tim Sylvain winning by 4 over Jeffrey Wilcox. MA2, Louis Pongeons. I don't know why. I just want to say it's French. And he won by 1 stroke over Andres Gutierrez and Sean Esquez taking down 3rd place. In MA3, Teague Heine got a 6 under and also won by 6 over Kyle Priest and Mitchell Clark taking down 3rd. And James Snyder in 4th there. And in MA4, let's see these ratings here, but I think congratulations, Alec Borgman. Yes, you are an AM3 now, beating Trevor Lake by 5 and Joel Vanderclip by 11. And yeah, congratulations, you're an AM3.
Well, Richard, this has obviously been your best one you've ever done. So
Sure.
congratulations to you. You haven't messed up enough today, and go Tigers, go Pistons, all of
Oh
those
yeah.
things. No giveaway today. Wolfpack Discs has made a hard but stern decision. No more giveaways until we have 200 subscribers. I know. I'm
You know
doing it.
what?
We're so mean. Look at us go. Richard, anything to say before we shut this down?
No, I'm just excited for the season to be here. The leaves are on the trees, the flowers are blooming, our allergies are killing us, but that
Oh,
just means there's disc golf. So I will suffer through the allergies to get out on the course. We got our league starting up here on Wednesday at Palmer Park tomorrow. We'll be going every Wednesday from here through August, and it's just every week. That's what people look forward to around Detroit in the disc golf world, at least. And happy to run it again, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
sounds good, man. Well, we'll see
What do you
everybody
have to
out
say,
there.
Brian?
I don't have anything to say. I'm tired. I'm old. I threw a lot of frisbees this weekend and fell down some stairs. What can I say? It was a good weekend. Thanks for putting on a great indoor ace race, Richard. Thanks to everybody for
Yes, sir.
liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all those things. Thanks for keeping us entertained and keep it in the fairway.